Yo, what's up? I'm going to talk about how I think Robin's suits should look in the DCU. In this video, I'm going to be covering what I want to see for all the Robin suits, including Dick Grayson as Robin and as Nightwing, Jason Todd as Robin and the Red Hood, Tim Drake as Robin, and Damian Wayne as Robin. I want to start this off by saying I don't know that much about Robins and their suits, so don't get mad at me if I get something wrong. Starting off with Dick Grayson as Robin. So this is Dick Grayson's suit usually. As we can see, he got all his legs out. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this design. I don't want to do wear this dirty. I would like to see a similar design as we see in Teen Titans, in the sense that I would like him to have tight green pants. And I would love to see boots like these for Robin in the DCU. And then we obviously want this logo, the classic Robin logo. I want to see something like this red shirt and make the red shirt stick out below his belt. And make it a short sleeve shirt and make the sleeves on it green. These yellow button type things, I don't really know what they're called. I know that they, hold the shirt together and they look like this. Put that on the suit. And I really do like the way this belt looks, so I think add this one on Dick Grayson's suit. For his cape, I think we should make it all yellow and save the black cape with the yellow inside for a certain somebody. We want to see him with long green gloves like this. And for his mask, I feel like there's two ways we could do this. We could either make his eyes animated in CGI and make him move like we see in the Teen Titans show, or I think the better option would probably be to have a mask like this, because Robin has his whole face to show emotion more than just his eyes. It's not like Batman where half his face is covered, it's just his eyes, and it's a relatively small mask. And the same with that mask can be applied to Dick Grayson as Nightwing. First of all, I just want to address, I've seen the Nightwing with the black and the red. If I'm not mistaken, it appeared in the New 52 first. And I don't like this at all. I would way rather see the black and blue. And I do not want to see a logo like this. Instead, there's two ways that I think they could possibly do his logo that I'd be happy with. I think this logo is really nice, but I think a better one is this logo. It looks a little bit more like a bird. And I would love to see his logo go down his arms and all the way to his hands like this. I just want to point out, whatever actor we have playing as Nightwing, he better be caked up as we see in the comics, or else he will not be Nightwing. And I'd like to see blue boots like this. I don't think they should be all blue. I think there should be some black in it, something like this or this. But that's all for Nightwing's suit. It's pretty simple. So moving on to Jason Todd as Robin. This one will be pretty quick because we know Jason Todd's Robin suit is very similar to Dick Grayson as Robin. But I would like to see some small factors changed so it looks like a very similar suit, but you can tell it's somewhat different. First of all, make his belt like this, unlike what we did with Dick Grayson's belt. And with his shirt, make the red not go below his belt. I feel like this will be a very big deciding factor on whose suit it is, and it'll make it that much different. And I think we could possibly have green trunks like this, but I would be just as happy without them. I feel like with all these differences, it'll be clear it's the same suit, but also clear that it is different. Moving on to Jason Todd as the Red Hood. To start out, I would love to see this logo. Give him a basic black armored suit like this and add some tactical gear and a belt. Obviously give him this brown leather jacket, and I think we could implement a little bit of dark red into it. And this one's pretty obvious. I kind of just want an excuse to hate on it. Do not give him whatever this is. This was a horrible idea to give him a moving mouth with this helmet. It doesn't even make sense. This is supposed to be just a helmet. It's not like molded to his face or anything. I don't know why they did this. It looks just creepy. This was horrible. Anyway, make his helmet look more like this. And now, moving on to Tim Drake. Might be my favorite Robin. It's between him and Dick Grayson. I would love to see something very similar to what we see in the Batman 2025 ongoing comic run. I love the black and red look for Tim Drake, and I think it would be beautiful in live action. But let's start off with his logo. I would love to see this logo. It's slightly different. And it's important to note, this suit will be more of a onesie look, rather than the pants and the shirt being two separate pieces of clothing. It is also going to be all red with black accents. So to add on to this suit, we're going to give him two buckle things at the top, kind of like what we saw with Dick Grayson's suit, except only two of them. Give him these black boots, this black on his sides, some half black, half red gloves. Make like his fingers black. Put black on his forearms with the spikes like Batman. Give him this yellow belt, and the same mask as the last two. And this beautiful black cape with a yellow inside. Now, moving on to Damian Wayne. So we know his mother is Talia al Ghul. Hope I pronounced that right. And we know she raised him in the League of Assassins, so his suit will look more ninja-like. So to start out, we're going to give him a green mask instead of black like the rest. We're also going to make it bigger. And then his logo is also going to be different than the rest. It's going to be this logo. Give him these cool gray, tactical looking sort of pants. These really cool green boots. Give him this yellow belt. And he's going to have shorter green gloves, but still with the spikes like Batman. Make his cape look like this and kind of go over his shoulders more. I think that would be really awesome to see in live action. And for the color, I think we can either make it pure yellow or make it black and yellow on the inside like Tim Drake's. Either would be equally cool in my opinion. And make his shirt go below the belt like Dick Grayson. And that's it for my idea for the Robin suits in the DCU. It's important to note all these suits were just if they're in the DCU as main Robins or as flashbacks or anything. I don't think we should start out with Dick Grayson. I don't think we should see all of them in the DCU. All of this was just a what if. Because I don't think we should start out with Dick Grayson. I would love to see him as Nightwing in the start of the DCU. And I think Jason Todd isn't a cool enough Robin to start with, in my opinion. So I'd love to see Red Hood and Nightwing already established. And I think Tim Drake should be the main Robin, so we can see his Robin and Damian Wayne training and all that good stuff. With that said, I would love to see a flashback movie of Under the Red Hood in live action at some point. I think that would be awesome. But that's it for my idea for all the Robin suits in the DCU. Thank you for watching.